Have you ever felt like no matter how much effort you put into dieting or exercising, the results just aren't there? That's exactly how I felt, stuck, frustrated, and ready to give up. But then I stumbled upon strategies that didn't just change my metabolism, they transformed my life. Let me take you through my journey, one step at a time, with all the ups and downs that led me to success. Stay until the end to uncover the golden lesson that ties everything together. Spoiler alert, these changes gave me more than just weight loss. They gave me a vibrant, fulfilling life. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on life-changing content. The wake-up call. It all started when I hit a plateau that seemed impossible to break. I was eating barely 1,200 calories a day, working out like crazy, and yet the scale didn't budge. I tried every fad diet, from cutting carbs to intermittent fasting, but nothing seemed to work. Then came a pivotal moment, a late-night call from my mom. My mom had been battling health issues for years. That night, she told me how she developed an unexplainable pain that made simple movements excruciating. Her words, "This is just what happens when you get older," struck a deep chord. I saw a reflection of my future if I didn't change course, a life resigned to poor health and limitations. In that moment, I decided it was time to stop chasing quick fixes and start building habits for lifelong health. Little did I know, this shift in mindset would lead to some incredible discoveries. Step 1. Sleep saved me. The first thing I tackled was sleep. For years, I'd been running on caffeine and averaging 5 hours of poor quality rest a night. What I didn't realize was how much this was sabotaging my progress. Research shows that sleep deprivation can reduce fat loss by up to 55%. It also messes with insulin sensitivity, increasing fat storage by 30%, and leaves you feeling tired, irritable, and constantly hungry. I started by quitting caffeine cold turkey, a daunting task for a self-proclaimed coffee addict. Then, I committed to waking up at the same time every day, no matter how tired I felt. The first 2 weeks were brutal. I was a zombie, barely functioning at work, but by week 3, something incredible happened. I started falling asleep naturally, waking up refreshed, and my energy levels skyrocketed. Better sleep didn't just improve my workouts, it transformed how my body responded to food and exercise. Suddenly, the fat I'd been holding onto started melting away. It was like my metabolism had been rebooted. Step 2. Eating more to lose more. This might sound counterintuitive, but eating more was the next step in my transformation. For months, I'd been stuck in what's commonly called starvation mode. When you eat too little, your body thinks food is scarce and slows your metabolism to conserve energy. It's a survival mechanism hardwired into us from our ancestors. I discovered the concept of reverse dieting. Instead of slashing calories further, I started gradually increasing my intake by 100 calories a week. At first, it was terrifying. Seeing the scale tick upward felt like failure. But I reminded myself that weight gain was mostly water and glycogen, not fat. I also began tracking body measurements to get a fuller picture of my progress. Within weeks, my energy returned and my workouts improved. More importantly, my metabolism reset. Once I reached maintenance calories, I was able to create a moderate calorie deficit and see consistent, sustainable fat loss. Step 3. Strength training is a game changer. Like many people, I used to think cardio was the only way to lose weight. But after hitting yet another plateau, I decided to give strength training a try. Here's why it's so powerful. Muscle burns more calories than fat at rest. While the difference isn't enormous, 1 pound of muscle burns about 6 to 10 calories per day, the benefits compound over time. I started small, incorporating strength training 3 times a week. At first, I stuck to bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, and planks. As I grew stronger, I added weights and focused on progressive overload, challenging my muscles with slightly heavier weights or more reps each session. The results were incredible. Not only did my metabolism improve, but my body became more toned and defined. Strength training also gave me a newfound confidence that extended far beyond the gym. Step 4. The power of NEAT. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT, was a concept I'd never heard of before, but it turned out to be a secret weapon. NEAT refers to all the little movements we do throughout the day, like walking, cleaning, or even fidgeting. These activities can account for up to 15% of daily calorie burn, compared to just 5% from formal exercise. To increase my NEAT, I made small, manageable changes. I set a timer to get up and walk around for 5 minutes every hour. I started parking farther away from entrances and taking the stairs instead of the elevator. I even added a 30-minute evening walk to my routine while listening to my favorite podcasts. These changes were easy to stick with and made a noticeable difference in my overall energy expenditure. Step 5. Protein is key. Protein quickly became a cornerstone of my diet. Not only does it keep you full, but it also has the highest thermic effect of food, TEF, meaning your body burns more calories digesting protein than it does carbs or fats. I aimed for about 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, focusing on lean sources like chicken, fish, tofu, and Greek yogurt. Adding more protein to my meals also helped me preserve muscle while losing fat. It's a simple but effective strategy that anyone can implement. Step 6. Managing stress. Stress was a silent killer of my progress. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which can lead to increased fat storage, especially around the belly. To combat this, I started practicing mindfulness. I set aside 10 minutes a day for deep breathing exercises and journaling. On particularly tough days, I turned to yoga or a relaxing bath. These small actions didn't just help me manage stress, they improved my overall mindset. I stopped obsessing over perfection and started celebrating progress, no matter how small. Step 7. Hydration and healthy fats. Drinking enough water became another priority. Hydration supports metabolism and helps your body process calories efficiently. I aimed for 2 to 3 liters a day, sometimes adding a splash of lemon or cucumber for variety. I also embraced healthy fats. Foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil became staples in my diet. These fats are essential for hormone regulation, including those that influence metabolism. The golden lesson. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that boosting your metabolism isn't about quick fixes. It's about treating your body with respect, understanding how it works, and making sustainable changes. When I stopped obsessing over the scale and started focusing on lifelong health, everything fell into place. These habits didn't just help me lose weight, they gave me my life back. I feel stronger, more energized, and happier than ever. If I can do it, so can you. Let's embrace the geeky side of fitness and make health a lifestyle.